today we're going to take a visit up to the TRIKE GUY. Yeah, we're going to go to the TRIKE GUY today. Lovely jubbly.
Have a safe trip. Give us a buzz when you get there.
What?
Give us a buzz when you get there.
Okay.
Right, see you later. Ta-ra.
Well, I'm on my way to the TRIKE GUY. Yeah. Thought we'd pick up some fuel. The fuel station hasn't got a service. This is some sort of automatic thing. You put your card in, you tell them the maximum amount, and you put it in. Anyway, I've just put 20 quid in. All was good. Lovely, lovely spot coming up through the A6. I came up 38, then I went, found the A6, cut through Derby, A6, and then I'm not far off Matlock Bath now. Yeah, making my way up to Matlock, and Matlock Bath. This is the A6. We've just put a bit of fuel in it. What a really pleasant run up. We must come this way more often for you. We must show you this A6. I see a few things that I've seen as a trucker, you know what I mean, that I've gone by and you think, oh, I must go and see that, I must go and see that. Anyway, better crack on. I'm going to be about half an hour late, I think. Yeah, maybe less, but we're not far off now. We're not far off. So I'm on my way to Chapel on the Frith. Don't know which way the sat-nav's brought me, but I tell you what, I couldn't stop. Pity I haven't got the sat-nav, the dash cam with me rigged up and all that yet. But look at this. Of course, this weather. Look at this valley. I was coming past it. I thought, oh, there's a way by there. Let me just take a quick photo or a quick look at it for you. Wow. I haven't got a clue where I am. I'm just following the sat-nav. I'm not supposed to be that far away now. Look at this lovely railway line going through here and around here. And the sky is gorgeous. Oh, it's going to be the hottest day of the year, I think, here in the UK. Fantastic. And I'm late. Oh, if I'm going to be late, I'm late. So I thought I would just jump in here quickly. There's a little bridge that goes over the river there, look. What a gorgeous spot we're at. Anyway, let's crack on a little bit. Here we are, we've arrived at the TRIKE GUY. Ooh, a little bit late. Wow, the weather's fantastic. Just about to book it into the service department. Wow, I wasn't really sure. I was following the sat-nav, wasn't sure. Then all of a sudden, I see one of the TRIKE GUY's trailers go past me. I thought, oh, I must be on the right route, or I'm going completely the other way. Anyway, come on, we'll have a bit. It's going to take a couple of hours, so I'm just going to wander around the shop and go down the village and one thing and another, you know. Yeah, but here we are. Wow, there's some beautiful stuff here. There's some amazing stuff. Look at that one. Wow, that's tall, isn't it? Look, you think these cannons are low and quick and stuff, but this thing, I'd say this is more of a, you could almost go off-roading with that one. Wow, what a beauty. That is, look at the width of the tyre on the back of it. Wow, that is something. And I mean, they're all special. There's so many of them in here. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Lovely colours. Yeah. Just get me booked in and then I'll take my time and look at each one. Here we are, look. Fantastic. Fantastic colours. Okay, we're gold ring people, aren't we? So we like gold rings. Yeah, this is an EML. Different front end on this one, look. Yeah. Just a choice you make. There's chrome on this one. Oh, look at that, the chrome on this one. Wow. Look at these raw, the size of them. Oh my God, they're huge. And this is a beauty here, isn't it? This is, we're in a proper sweet shop here. I want a rocket. I am a fan of the rocket. Yeah. Wow. There's a few rockets up here. Yeah. Oh, different exhaust. Oh, I bet you these make quite a din, I'd say. Look, handbrake. Is that the reverse gear on this rocket then? I'm guessing that's the reverse gear. Yeah. Yeah, handbrake on that side, look. For the gold ring, I need the luggage, you know, the luggage space. Look at these EMLs. Well, you've seen it on mine, haven't you? It's got a boot, and it got this boot on the back. That's what we wanted. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, again, it's got a boot on the back of it. Look, it's got loads of luggage space. Oh, chrome, doesn't that look fantastic in chrome? We've got so much to do to our one. Yeah. And there's Harley one, look. Nice wheels. Oh, rim on the outside, look funny. So, yeah, you can do it. So there's a fair bit of customizing and personal stuff you can do. I bet you this makes a din. Wow, it comes from here, ends there, look. This makes one hell of a noise, I'd say. At a guess. And there's Harley trikes here, look. Wow. Wow, there's some gorgeous, lovely noise speakers on the back. Speakers here, look. Oh, another Harley trike. Another Harley trike. Yeah. Wow. You see, somebody's put little lights on the end there, look. Just to show you, you know, you do stick out a little bit. There's another Harley here. Wow, there's so much. Oh, it's got sound on it. It's got music on it. Yeah, there's another Harley Davidson here. It's got the box, it's got the boot, look. Yeah, it's got the two exhausts on the back. Oh, this is speakers here, look. That'd be a speaker and that'd be a speaker for the sound. Wow. Yeah, speakers in the back here. This one's more of a, I don't know, I bet you that's quite a deep boot looking. Looks like there's plenty of luggage space in there. And this one there are just so many, you know, unfaired, one with a fairing, one without a fairing. It all depends what you want, what you like. The choice there's a choice on this one, look. Again, Harley Davidson, boxes. We do like chrome, don't we? We've got a lot of chroming to do. We've done this year's budget. As soon as it comes out of here now, we're going to send it to Ricky, the electrician, get all the lights, because depends on what you do, what you use them for. We like the light parades, don't we? Look at that. Look at the difference in length between that one and this one. The Roeco, the back wheels it's close. But look at the length on it. There's That's a beauty, isn't it? Yeah. They are all gorgeous. Yeah, wow. And of pretty varying budgets. It's not just, you know, sometimes you go to a place and they're all way out of your reach. There are, you know, some... Wow. I didn't realise these were quite so long. These Can-Ams have got some size about them, haven't they? Wow. Yeah. Just got to work your way around Ruaco. This thing is enormous. Yeah, you're completely separate from your passenger. Passenger's got a good grip. I don't know what engine they run in them, but that's a beauty. Don't know what that is. Oh yeah, just above foot pegs there for the pillion. There's no actual foot pegs. I wonder, there's no clutch. Oh, I wonder if this is sort of automatic then. Yeah, I'm suspecting this is like a twist and go, an automatic. Where's he got? Yeah. Wow. That's a beauty, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, look at the size of it compared to the Can-Am behind it. Oh, it's a lovely thing. So this one, carbon front look. This is more, if we went for something, we'd go for something like this. Because it's got the luggage in the box. Got a box on the back for the luggage. Wow. Got the music. Yeah, got the music all around on it. Yeah. So obviously this should be top of the range with all the luggage. And I'm guessing that would be slightly cheaper. That would be the sports version, I would say. Yeah. A Riker. This one. Different colours, wow. Yeah, some very different colours with them all. Oh, and a good big screen. I quite like the idea of a good big screen. This one's got a lovely big screen on it. Yeah. Must be horses for courses or models, or squeeze ourselves through there, look. Yeah. Wow. And again, boxes. Plenty to carry luggage. Yeah. But I'd say this is a new model. Oh look, you can be in stealth. Oh, this is limited. This one's limited, so I'd say it's fully loaded with goodies. Yeah. Lovely comfortable seat for Deb, plenty of sound, music, look. We've got music coming out of it. Top box, side box. Wow. And I guess this has come in Part X, I guess, because at one point our Goldwing was here, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'm guessing that's for sale. Come in as somebody's chopped it in. You may have even chopped it in for one of these. That looks sort of indestructible. Go anywhere, do anything, do your camping. You'd even pull a trailer behind that one, I suppose. Wow. Fantastic. This one. It's very imposing. And then, you know, a yin and a yang. Here's a sporty looking one. Low and sleek and fast. There's one out the front, look. Yeah. Backrest on this one. Oh, they're slightly different. 2 side-by-side seats. So this would be a 3-seater. This would be, you'd sit here and you'd put your feet there, and you'd sit there and you'd put your feet there. So this is a 3-seater one. Obviously the driver and the 2 passengers, where usually it's 1 passenger behind. So this is a family affair, this one. Yeah. It's got some, wow, it's got some width on it. Yeah. It's a beauty. Wow, yeah, that is a beauty. I wonder, look, you don't see many of them now, do you? A family butcher, traditional family butcher. And I saw this, look. What the hell is a pug pudding? Pug and pudding. We'll go and find that this afternoon. Pug and pudding. I watch A Walk with Phil. Yeah, and if you watch Walk Phil with Phil, he does villages and towns and all that. But he looks at the buildings. I'll bet you some of these have got some stories to tell. The age, how old they are, what did they used to be, you know. Now, obviously, I don't know, I've never been here before. Deacon's Bank, we haven't seen that one, have we? So obviously that is a bank. Wow. But yeah, you were the middle of a town or a village. The buildings tell a story all of their own, don't they? I wish I knew the story to tell you, but I don't. But just start noticing buildings and the history that is in a place, you know what I mean? But yeah, I highly recommend A Walk with Phil. Yeah. Ooh, let's have a look how much the properties are around here. Oh. Yeah. 245 for the middle terrace. Nice one there, £500,000. Oh, estate sort of house. Yeah. 249. Oh, there's a nice bungalow. 600,000. Oh, here we are. That looks like a similar sort of house, give or take a bit, maybe a bit bigger than ours. 260, 290 for that one. 350. Yeah, it's quite wow. Yeah, nice to see. Look, flood saving kit on the wall in the street. It wouldn't last very long in Warsaw. I don't say they grip it off the wall, they'd use it. It wouldn't last a week in Warsaw, they'd need to use it. I think on the way in, I did see, what was that? Look, a big chimney on the end of there. I wonder what they did there then. Anyway, I thought I'd seen a tool shop, so let's go and have a look at a hardware store. We're in the dead centre of town. The town hall, lest we forget. Yeah. Town hall. We're in Chapel on Lefith or Chapel en Lefrith. What the en Lefrith means, I don't know. But this is the town hall. Tattoos. Is that a vape shop? And a Chinese, yeah. What I like, you're walking along, mind your own business. Somebody comes towards you. Good morning. That's, it makes all the difference. That's all you want is a little good morning. There's so many people have forgotten to just say on a beautiful morning like it is today, good morning. And a few mutual shop, yeah, because I bet you it's a huge farming area up here. A Turkish grill. Turkish grill place, but there's some sort of factory or some sort of thing in there. We forget. Yeah. Amy, I think I found breakfast. Coffee. Oh, we might go in there. I think the little shop I've seen is up there. Let's go take a walk. Let's take a walk, but we might come back to there. Bywater's electrical, washing machine. This is traditional. This is, you know, proper English village. Yeah, seen one on the way in. DIY home and garden, little hardware store. Let's go see what we can find. This is one of those magical little shops that from the front doesn't look very big, but it's so deep and lots inside. If we see someone, we'll dip down. Here we are, look. You can get your cookware.
Just let you know that we're shedding fence colours in now.
And your numbers, ribbons, glassware,
Lucky one.
kitchenware, pots and pans. Look,
Yeah, of course.
look, it goes back here. Wow. Ironing board, washing line. You'd come here for everything, sort of. I love these shops that are, you know, let's keep looking. All the gardening type of thing.
They said they'd probably be away till the middle of May, but I thought, well, they might be still here because they said they were going in May, so I thought, oh, we might have just caught them. So I thought,
We'll go around here, look. Marker pens. Oh, Christmas tree lights. Oh, knitting. Yeah, a little knitting corner. And look, it goes way deep past there. Mats for your front door. Mats for your front door. We've got some tools. Bowls. Yeah. Plugs. What more? Yeah, if you were just wanted to do you were short of something. Cable. Look, here we go, little Aladdin's cave. Key cutting. Hello, you alright? I love these Aladdin caves of shops. Rope. Go towards the painting area. I'm sure they'll make whatever colour you want, they'll make it here. Yeah. What a fantastic scrapers. $3.25 for a scraper, look. When brushes. Yeah. Paint pots, hammerite, paint steel. Little pots, big pots, paint your house. Whatever colour you want. Spray cans. Oh, what's this? This is model paint, isn't it? This is these, like Airfix or the equivalent, I'm guessing. I haven't seen those in a long time. Them little pots of paint like that. They're only tiny, look. Only tiny little pots of paint. Great for model makers. Yeah. Wow. There's nothing you wouldn't find here. Wire wall. Yeah. Super glue, all that sort of stuff. Sanding paper. There's another paint machine mixing thing. Yeah. Wow. Something in there. Yeah.
Okay, so can I
Yeah.
help you?
No, I'm just I love these amazing shops.
All right.
Yeah. No. Get a key cutter on your hardware. Your nuts and bolts. Yeah. Fixings and fastenings and hinges and latches and locks. Numbers. Fine gentleman has compost the kind gentleman said to me, we've got an outside area, you know. Look, step ladders, water, gardening, hose pipe stuff, yeah, weed killer type stuff, fence paint, painting a fence, wow, look, all your food and tomatoes and stuff. Get your shovels and your rakes and all this sort of stuff here. We won't go any further than there. Rake, look. Yeah. And your fencing. Oh, what's that? Lawn, something, lawn feed. A tidy bag, look. Get your snippers, oh, yeah, shovels. Forks and shovels and all your other, oh, rat killer, yeah. We don't like rats, do we? Yeah. Oh, a cat scratching post, oh, a little tawny owl. Yeah, and I'd say this is the wood department. The wood here, look, and more tubing, more sheets of ply, sheets of board, concrete mix, post mix. Wow, there's nothing you wouldn't be able to find in here. Look at this, all your plumbing connections. Yeah. I don't know what that is. What is that? Never operate till power's off. It's some sort of boiler of some sort of... Oh, I don't know what that is. And garden incinerators. Yeah. Wicker, compost. More trade paint, trade white paint, yeah. Wow. Wicker for your garden. All from that little, I'd seen it. You have a feeling about a place when you see it, don't you? Just enough to get what you want in plyboard. You know, little thin. Wow. What a little gem we've found. What a little gem. I always think the forklift's there. Down here is the alleyway where the compost is. The poor bugger that's got a delivery here, eh? Get in, get out, get it off and get out the way. Oh, out from what seemingly is not so very big shop in the front. But these are fantastic, these little shops that have massively, you know, got massive inside. Little TARDIS of a shop. And it's Hall's Mica DIY Home and Garden in Chapel of Frith. Wow. First coffee of the day in Amor Cafe. Latte coffee and a brownie. A lovely coffee, lovely brownie cake thing. Looked like it was homemade. $6.55. Well, we're in a lovely place. We're in fantastic weather. Wow, look how clean and clear that stream is. Yeah, lovely spot. Let's carry on then. There's a Morrison's here. The doctor's surgery down there, little parader shop. So, even in a place like this, there's lots of hairdressers and nail bars. And I wasn't going to mention them on the way down, but we'll check them on the way back. There was somebody in them. Each one had one or two people in them. So even the nail person had somebody in. We'll just check them out as we go by them. I was on my way walking down. So let's see if they're still there or there's still quite as full on the way up. I don't know if it is still a church. But it's an old Methodist, old Methodist church. I guess it's private residence, you know, I'd say. Oh, mind you, the man has just walked in. Oh. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, it says 1852 there. Wow. Might be flats. Might be flats, maybe. Chinese takeaway. Business units over there. Peaks. That's got to be a little grooming shop, hasn't it? A little doggy grooming shop. Oh no, nails. It's a nail shop, see? And there's somebody there getting their nails done. And a hair hub. Wow. And the brothers, 5 brothers barbers. There's 2 in a chair and 1 waiting. Let's see, there was a little Italian place here. Yeah. Another nail emporium, but somebody there sitting getting having custom bluebird's nest cards and gifts. Oh, can't you tell we're going uphill now? Yeah. Oh yeah, solicitors and insurance. Yeah, there'll be nothing plumbing. A plumber's shop. Yeah, plumbing contractors. Living your dreams. What's that? Oh yeah, another 2 house selling all the way down there. 1, 2, 3 estate agents. Shall we go up there? There's always these little cut throughs, isn't there, when you come to streets. Let's take a wandering up here. A few little private residences. Another little street up there. Let's go this way. Some sort of a beauty parlour place. Yeah. And there's another sort of a little bit of a rest of the high street up here now. Guessing that's to the church down there. A few more little businesses. Computer shop. Yeah. Oh, a little bed and breakfast place. Another little high peak cars. Oh, hold on. We watch him on YouTube, don't we? Also free online car sales. Let's go and see if we can find someone, a fellow YouTuber. If it's the same place. Little garages, little work area, little business area. Look at that for a mare of a trailer. These front steering axles on a bogie. Oh, you wouldn't want to hitch your trailer to that. You get into well bother trying to back that up. There's a motorcycle workshop here. Chapel Classic Imports. Wow. Oh, I don't know if it is high peak cars. We'll have to check, but there's no one in at the moment. Or no one to be seen. Like, don't recognise the bloke, I don't see him, so I wonder if it is. Interesting. Salon. Somebody in the chair getting done, a ladies' hair salon, I think. Yeah. Oops. Little post office, yeah. Now, do you see these parking people? They're quite, I've seen them quite a few, they're everywhere. The 2, they're over it like a rash. But yeah, I guess parking's a problem in a small place like this. A nice parking man, he says, no, it's not a parking problem, it's just, it sounds like they must roam around, do this village today, do that village tomorrow, that type of thing. And he says, there is a job to find parking places, little places, but generally it's not a bad place at all. He said, you don't get much parking problems, you know what I mean? The co-op there, look. Slowly making our way back now then. One charity shop. Let's have a look at this little charity shop here. Living in picturesque villages, but just think of the poor buggers, the poor truck drivers that are having to get down the side of somewhere. Good lad. Keep calm. Keep calm. I don't know where he's going. Keep calm. Keep calm. Look at him. Good boy. Good lad. He's doing really good. Stay calm. Keep your eyes open. Nice and slowly. Good boy. Good. See, that wing mirror is blind to him now. But he's just going past it now. Obviously the road's closed. Obviously they're getting stuff in. And the delivery man would be here, wouldn't he? I bet you it's clear most of the time. But just when you turn up, no, take your time. Take your time. Sometimes do you help, do you not help? Sometimes you can see he's a confident driver. Nice and slowly. Poor bugger. I'm glad I'm retired. He's really close to that hole. And now the van goes away. Yeah. And now the van goes away. Anyway, good boy, watching his mirror. What's that corner? See, that front corner goes blind to him now. That front corner goes blind to him. Yeah. It's really tight. Really tight. Keep it nice and straight. Go on. Keep it down. Have another go. That's it. Good lad. Good boy. Excellent. Really good. Really good. Right by the door here. You can't see a damn thing. Go on, you're alright. Yeah. Good boy. Well done. Excellent. Perfect. Good lad. We're going to follow him. There we are. Just got to go all the way to the bottom. Oh, patience. Oh, careful now. Yeah. What's the front? Good lad. That's it. Excellent driver. So, it's okay living in these narrow little streets, but you soon complain when you try and get some deliveries or some collections done somewhere. Anyway, very good. Did get something from the charity shop. I'll let you know in a minute. Remember we picked them up, look. These are those model trikes in the window. Brilliant. Oh, I can't help myself. I can't go somewhere and not spend, can you? Look, £2. It's in the charity shop. I'm usually looking for books and all that sort of a thing, but you very rarely find tool books in there. Some sort of ring, some sort of staple. There's a shackle in there. See the little shackle? So your money's in that shackle alone. There's a shackle in there. There's the other half of it, look. So, and some nuts and bolts. And some brass rings, and it's in a jar. Oh, and a pencil sharpener, a couple of nuts and bolts there. So there's my first £2 and a piece of wood. What's in the next one? So in the next one, this is worth it in scrap alone. Look, there's a little proper compression, little plumbing, little compression, little bolt. What is that? Some handle of something. Another copper T-piece, like a screw eyelet, would you call that? Another piece of copper. Some what they call, you bung it in the wood, screw in the wood. So yeah. Oh yeah, you can't complain. That's worth £2. And then of course you're going to charity, aren't you? Come on, is there any more? Of course there is. You can't buy one. If you've got one, you're going to have two. And if you've got two, for £2 each, what's in this one? What did I see? Oh, a couple of pop rivets. Pop rivets. Oh, an Allen key. Oh, a couple of Allen keys, yeah. Quite a few Allen keys. Quite a few small Allen keys. What else we got? No, there's quite a collection of Allen keys in there. So that's well worth the £2. Right. So if you've got, what did we say? If you've got one, you're going to have two. And if you've got two, you're going to have four. Them's is the rules. Them's has always been the rules. Now here, look at these little brass screws here. Blimey. These tiny little brass screws. That's where your money is already, and you've got an eye, there's a hook for the eye, look. Oh no, that's an eye again, look. It's a big screwed eye, a little latch, a couple of tech screw type things. Oh yeah, look, the most expensive end of a mastic tube. But it was only £1, wasn't it? And it was for charity. So you can't deny me that, can you? No. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Ooh, last one. Last one, right. What we got in here? Oh, a couple of like mirror, them chrome ends for a mirror. A couple of GKN wood screws. I can think of a job for them already now. A couple of wire clips. A couple of these chrome caps. A couple of cable clips, yeah. And things there. Still, it's not worth a quid, is it? I mean, these screws alone, these black-headed vintage GKN screws, if you need them to finish a job off nicely, usually a door handle or something like that around there. A couple of these things, a couple of cable. If you don't want to buy a whole box, or buy a packet of 10 for a quid or 2 quid, you know what it's like in these little packages. There's a few electric clips there. Yeah, a few electric clips. So, for charity, 8 quid. I couldn't resist. I couldn't stop myself looking at it. So, how are we going to handle this without them breaking apart? Oh, smashing into each other. You know what they do in the drawers. What the hell are they going to do on the back of a trike? We'll find a way though, we'll find a way. We just popped into the Trike Guy, just been to have a little breathe on it before the warranty runs out. All is good, all is fantastic. And look, we've been here. Now we're going to do a bit of sightseeing on the way home. Look what I've just seen, it's not black smoke. I don't think it's a fire, but we're in a quarrying area. So I'm just wondering if they've just done, they've just made an explosion. You know, they've just blown a whole load of rock in the form of quarrying. But it doesn't look like a fire, does it? It's not black like a fire. It's all just dust. So we may have just missed. Them blowing some rock out, because we are in quite a lot of quarrying area. But wow, I thought I'd just pull over and have a look at that. That's an explosion in it. They've just blown a whole load of another piece of quarry we missed out on. We're in quite a busy little spot. We're not going to do much more than 40 or 50 anyway. So the good thing about the trike is you can take your helmet off and put your speed limiting device on your head instead, and stay nice and cool, and put the gloves away for another day. Wow, where on a bike you'd be stuck in a sweaty helmet. So let's wear the speed limiting device for a while, and then if we find ourselves going on a bigger, faster road, then we'll change. But the weather's fantastic. The sky is blue. We don't intend on going very quick at all, so it's going to be fantastic. And here we are. I've got my speed limiting device on. The advantage of these dragon wings is you can open them and you can let air through. So in the winter, on the chilly days, you can shut them, but you can open all the vents up, and you can even point the air towards you if you want to do that. So these dragon wings are great. They're good to shut up, but it makes you feel as if you're riding a grand piano, because you know the thing is wide anyway with the fairing, but when you bring them out here it's wider again. But I do like these dragon wings because you can deflect air towards you if you want a bit of air coming towards you on a lovely warm day like today. I've got something in mind. There's some nasty bends, some steep hills. If I can get somewhere to sneak the bike into, or the trike into, we'll go and we'll film these trucks coming down these real steep corners. Anyway, let's get out of the way. Here I am. Oh, it's sunshine. It's great. I found a little calf. Oh, and look. Can we see that? See? Where are we? Where are we? Hold on, let me turn this around. Anyway, I've got my speed limiting device on. Let me just turn you around. Speed limiting device on. It's been roads like this all the way along through the Peak District, all that way. 40 through the villages, 50 max. 60 only in places because there's no need for it. I'm nice and retired. I'm not in a rush. And look at this. Cake, tea and cake. Cake, cake, tea and cake. I'm having a great day. This is about the biggest journey I've done on it so far. And do you know what? Now I've been to the TRIKE GUY and it's had its safety check and had a breathe on. Everything's okay. It's running fantastic. I'm really enjoying myself. I've got my hat on. I'm going nice and steady. There's no balance problem. Oh, what a cracking day. And cake, nothing better. Just show you something. You know, yes, it's got a barn door in front of it, but you sit in a bubble and gap of air because look at all the bugs that would have. Look, it's diverted all the bugs, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, it needs a bit of washing. It's diverted all the bugs that would have smashed you in the face and gone on your clothes. And if you look at, do you see what the dragon wings have been doing? Been catching the bugs and then diverting the wind this way. And can you see how this half is covered in bugs, but the fairing has kept this clean, so the wind hasn't been getting to us, so you don't get blown about. So it's a great, you know, if you're not used to having a barn door, yes, it's a big barn door in front of you, but it does have its uses. And you do see protection from all the bugs, all that sort of stuff. And again here you can see, look, how the wind, the fairing and the dragon wings, the bottom here has caught the bugs. But you see how it's been clearing the weather. The wind hasn't allowed the bugs to go there. And we've been catching, so you sit in a bubble of air. Just shows you that when you sit, you go up there, you know what I mean? I've still got my speed limiting device on. I've only been doing 40 and 50. Occasionally hitting 60, occasionally. Hat stayed on. But I'm just taking my time. I'm in no rush. I've got all day, as long as I get home for when Debbie gets home. And yeah, it's beginning to get under my skin now. I'm really looking forward to it, having all the lights and all that now. And we'll get scrubbing and washing and polishing. It's, you know how you got something and okay, you decide it, and then you're beginning to like it more and more and more. This TRIKE malarkey, you know I told you, that the old gits have been keeping a secret and being retired is fantastic. Well, let me tell you, these TRIKE people have been keeping a secret away from us. I can have a big bike, I can have 6 cylinders, I can have 1800 cc's, and I haven't got the weight. You haven't got to put your foot down. You can go real steady. And the bonus is you don't have to wear an helmet when you're going steady. Wow! Fantastic. I'm really beginning to like this now. Thing is, look, can you see? I've dumped it on the curb here because we're in a truck lay-by sort of thing. But in a bike, you'd never try and come up here and put it on rough ground like this. Because it's got 3 wheels, it's so stable. It's actually hanging off the curb. Maybe I should have gone on there a bit more. But see how it's hanging on the curb? You wouldn't go anywhere near this on a 2-wheeler. They're so stable. Fantastic thing. Yeah, it's beginning to get to me. Fantastic! We're just chilling, 40 miles an hour, there's nobody behind us, although we're coming to a roundabout. So we're just barely bowling along. We're doing 40, maybe 50 the conclude the journey. We've had a fantastic trip out to the Trike Guy. Ooh, the weather was gorgeous. Look at all the fairing has saved us from a barrage of bugs. Yeah, kept us clean. The fairing has kept us nice and clean, our clothes nice and clean. You can see how the bugs have come. This is the edge of the dragon wings. You can see how it's kept the bugs off us. This end is nice and clean. It's not splattered with bugs as you might have on an open bike. It's done really well for us. I really do like it. Yeah, you sort of have to take it on a big journey to sort of fall in love with it. So the next job is, it took us a while to get it into Trike Guy. Fortunate, it's been a lovely nice day today. The man was on holiday. Anyway, that's done. We've got the green light. We've spoken to Rick, the electrician, already, and we've just got to fit into his diary, into his timing diary. He said, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. So within a week or two, we've blown our budget. We've got all the stuff. We're not waiting for anything. Everything's arrived. There might be odd bits and pieces, but we're not going to spend any more on it, only that we've got planned to spend on it, which was refit the cameras, put the spotlights, do the front here. Electrically, it's going to be a nightmare, electrically. But I explained to Rick, nothing you can't deal with. We'll put the lights at the back. Then when it comes back from Rick's, we'll concentrate on figuring a way of getting the flags up and running. The light rods are going to be here and there, so we've sorted that out, but we've got to get little, that'll be all right. We'll get these again. These are the little flags with the pennants on. We'll have to change that a bit. But yeah, I'm really looking forward. That we had a little worry, didn't we? The switch, that hasn't misbehaved again. I try not to use it, but funny enough, went up to the Trike Guy. That guy switched it off with his switch. I turned the switch, I thought, oh, here we go. Anyway, worked perfect. So that concern about that switch is gone now. Been, you know, well and true tested. Now it's had its check over. It's coming out of warranty. We must have had it 2 and a bit months now, so there won't be any more questions or, you know, any warranty come back on it. We've just got to crack on, get the lights into it, do the orange thing underneath. So we're in the hands of Rick, so I'm hoping within a week or two. I don't really put pressure on Rick because he'll put his own pressure on. And within a week or two, this will be in Rick's, and all the electric work and all the add-ons will be on, and we'll be ready for the season. It's going to be close. It's going to be close for the light parades and the shows and stuff, but I think it's well within reach. It's no big deal. It's just the beginning of May now, isn't it? So it's no big deal. Yeah. So really looking forward to that now. We're moving on forward. Great, aren't we? Just a little catch up. We've had a cover for it. So we've got to show you the cover. We're going to wash it. We've decided we're going to keep it under a cover. So the gold wing cover has arrived. Yeah. Thank you very much, Adam. Thank you very much, Adam, for the heads up on the cover. We will be putting it under the cover. Obviously, we've done a journey. It'll need a good scrub and a wash, maybe tomorrow. The stuff's still here. The front wheel cover. The front wheel cover's here. The light, the flashing. The flashing light bars are here, ready to be installed. All the bits are still here in the box, and obviously the spotlights and the cameras went up there. What was in here? Oh, air filter, yeah. we do the air filter, we'll do the rear fender extension, put the other set of switches on it. What were these? I can't even remember. Oh, I don't think we're going to use them. We put the in-off on it. Yeah, we'll put the in-off hub on it. Oh yeah, we'll put the indicator things on it, won't we? And I'm really looking forward to, it'll be interesting to see how these orange lights work out, 2 of them together, if Rick says that it's okay to put on wattage and voltage and all that sort of thing. Obviously he'll only put it on if he's happy with them, and obviously it'll have the multicolored light thing. So we've got a lot, so we've reminded ourselves, and we've got a lot to look forward to. Yeah, and it's all going to be done and dusted, I'm guessing, you know, all being well, within 1 or 2 weeks, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Woohoo! Can't wait.